I'm a board-certified gynecologist who practices functional medicine, but I'm also a regular gal, a busy working mom, a constant chauffeur for my daughters, a devoted wife, and a spiritual seeker. In my practice, I help women balance their hormones naturally and feel younger, starting with their fork. I have a food-first philosophy and passionately believe that food is the small hinge that swings the biggest doors when it comes to your health. I know that good food needs to be easy and convenient, or it's unlikely to happen. Making wise food choices used to be a daily challenge for me, but it got easier when I started to see food preparation as a sadhana, or spiritual practice, that I now make the time for. That's what I want to share with you today, what I eat to grow younger. I like to keep my routine as regular as possible so that there's time for love and grace to seep in. My day begins at 6 o'clock in the morning and ends at 10 p.m., and I pay attention to natural rhythms like my circadian clock and Ayurvedic dosha tendencies. I'm Pitta Kapha. I start my day with a steaming mug of matcha tea. I froth it with a handheld frother, and I drink it slowly before meditation. I encourage my patients to replace their coffee with tea to decrease their intake of caffeine, which can make you feel stressed and disrupt your sleep, especially if you metabolize caffeine slowly, like I do from the CYP1A2 gene. But I'm getting ahead of myself. While my filtered water is heating, I drink a full glass of water and take my supplements. Right now that includes, for thyroid support, 1 grain of Westhroid P, which has no fillers. It contains natural desiccated thyroid, inulin from chicory root, and medium-chain triglycerides. For estrogen support, I take diindyl methane. For blood sugar support, I take berberine with milk thistle, which helps it work better, plus fish oil. For antioxidant support, I take alpha-lipoic acid and resveratrol. For the liver and to remove toxins, I take N-acetylcysteine. Breakfast. I eat around 7 o'clock in the morning. I take 3 deep breaths before I eat because my old habit was to skip breakfast or to shovel it in while speed reading the newspaper. I have to actively slow down before my meals. Here's the menu, all of which is organic. 3 ounces of quinoa, which I cook once or twice a week in a rice cooker. I place the cooked quinoa in a huge bowl. Then I add 3 tablespoons of freshly ground flax and a little more sea salt. My blood pressure tends to be low, and I use sea salt to support my adrenal glands. I then add 6 ounces of frozen blueberries or other fruit in season. Finally, I drink a green smoothie, but only half a serving. I have a number of food intolerances, so I like the pea protein in my Reset 360 protein powder. It comes in 4 flavors: chocolate, vanilla, cappuccino, and berry. I've evolved over time to drink half a smoothie together with the warm quinoa bowl, especially when the weather is cold or rainy. I like to change it up, but here's my latest recipe. 1 scoop of Reset 360 powder and chocolate, 1 teaspoon of organic spirulina, 1 scoop of fiber, 5 to 8 ice cubes, and optional 1 tablespoon of MCT oil. Lunch. At 12:30 p.m., I assemble lunch. It's the same framework each day: 4 ounces of clean protein, 6 ounces of cooked vegetables, and 6 ounces of a salad, including fermented vegetables, all left over from the day before. Here's today's menu. 4 ounces of garbanzo beans, 6 ounces of non-starchy vegetables like zucchini and broccolini, and my salad is 6 ounces of chopped cucumber, sugar plum grape tomatoes, and mixed fermented vegetables, in this case, green cabbage, turmeric, ginger, and garlic, topped with 1 tablespoon of MCT oil and a generous squeeze of Meyer lemon. Dinner. We eat a family dinner around 6:30 p.m. Here's today's selection. 4 ounces of wild-caught steelhead trout, 4 ounces of Spigarello Rob, 2 ounces of fermented vegetables. For today, that's turnips, red beets, red onion, and juniper. 6 ounces of salad with 2 ounces of avocado. That's what I eat in a day to grow younger. You may notice a few principles that I've found useful. First, eating most of the colors of the rainbow each day helps to fill your micronutrient gaps. Aim for at least 20 to 30 species of plants each week. Second, eating for healthspan and hormone balance is now second nature to me. I follow my food code. my personal code for eating congruent with my values and bodily needs, while honoring the fact that I'm a recovering addict who always wants more. Third, if you eat meat, make sure it's anti-inflammatory. I'm now 98% plant-based, so when I eat meat, it's usually elk or bison or rabbit, or as I've mentioned, wild-caught fish. I gain weight so easily, diabetes runs in my family, as does poor stress resilience. So I'm strategic with my food plan. I eat foods that stabilize my blood sugar and don't cause high cortisol, including lots of fiber, no gluten, and no dairy. Since I have low thyroid function, I try my best to avoid raw goitrogens like the cruciferous vegetables and soy. I still eat broccoli, kale, collards, cauliflower, etc., but I lightly steam them to inactivate most of the goitrogens. Most of all, I eat portions that are right for my body because I'm a recovering food addict who gains weight if I eat unmeasured food. In the spirit of transparency, I've included the measurements of all of my food. These principles keep me on the path of long telomeres and healthspan, and they help me fit into my skinny jeans. If you don't eat this way, consider trying my food plan for a few days and see how you feel. To learn more about what I eat in a day to grow younger and the science behind it, order my new book, Younger, wherever books are sold.